How's everybody doing today? Yeah. So I'm on my way to my doctor, and just wanted to touch base and show you, like, as I'm driving, you can see that like my range of motion. I can see out that mirror. I can see out that mirror, but I have to turn my whole body to try to turn and look into the blind spots. I can't quite turn and look around behind me. So there's a lot of blind spots when I drive. It's one of those things that is very annoying, considering my injuries are painful and I have the limited range of motion in my neck. So it's tough to. It's easier with like bigger mirrors, SUVs or trucks. You got much bigger mirrors. You don't have to really necessarily ever turn around. So I try not to turn around. I don't put anything in the back seat. I don't lean over the back seat because that'll throw my back out of adjustment or misalign me to the point where I'll be in pain. So these are things that I have to be conscious of while driving. I can't just get in a vehicle and drive for hours on end. I have to take breaks. I have to make precautions and stops for my injury and my disability. It's not something that can be just, a whim, it's something that takes a little bit of planning and making things happen. If I need to go away somewhere, see family out of town, it's something that we have to plan rest stops and things all along the way so I can get out and stretch for a little while. And we have to plan for, handicap carts and stuff when I am at things. So like, let's say we go to an event or something somewhere, I would need to have a handicap like walker or something like that to help me get around. So we try to make sure that wherever we go, I have that kind of accessibility. It's kind of nice. Some places will go through the extra effort and they have a bunch of them. Some places you can bring your own. Just depends on what's going on. So as you can see, it's real tough for me to look out into my blind spots with my neck the way it is, and I just wanted to kind of touch base on that and address some of the disabilities that I have that are agonizing and ongoing in my daily life that cause me to not perform a normal able-bodied adult functioning society, should you say. I'm not able to form or work in that same level because of these types of restrictions on me. I have trouble looking down. I'm a little easier to look down than it is to look straight up. Like 4th of July's, that's horrible for me. I can't spend much time so like I go to a tractor pull and I watch the tractors back and forth. You use a lot of your neck and the upper chest area's movement, and it cripples me. I get migraines. I pretty much am puking by the end of the day. So, even getting up and walking around, you're like, oh, well, just get up, move around, do things different. I try, but the restrictions and the pain that I get in my neck is insane. It's something that'll drive you almost till insanity. So anyway, I'll let you get back to your day. Thank you for following along. I appreciate all the support I've been getting. While I wait for my appointment here, I want to take a moment to talk about how interest rates are going up and cost of living is going up through the roof. And it's like, man, we go to the grocery store and things aren't being replenished on the shelves. So you're like, ooh, there's a lot of open spots. You go into clothing stores and you push the clothes back, and they're like being fluffed out with like 2-3 inches, inch and a half between each hanger, and you tighten it up and they're below 20% of what they should be. Gets kind of eerie when you start looking around and wondering what's going on. a little standard Cummins action. So it gets eerie when you start looking around at your food, you start looking around at your clothes, you start looking around at your stuff that you depend on, and it's stuff we need. Well, this is where Canna Werks offers some services, and as you support Canna Werks, me and my wife, we can help you guys get off the grid. We can help you guys figure out a path. I'm not saying the way I'm doing it is going to be the best, or the way my wife is doing it is going to be the best, but we can take you down the road that we're doing. We can offer the products on our website for what we're doing, so you won't have to do as much legwork to figure out how to homestead. You can just focus in on your family, saving money, being efficient, raising your animals, making your homestead profitable. So what I can do, what my wife can do, is we can kind of show you and teach everyone along our path. We're on a learning curve too. We're still young. We don't know everything. But we've been in agriculture our whole lives. So we got years of experience, and we're here to help you. We're here to show you. And right now, you can go online and you can get grow tents, you can get grow lights, you can get oil extractors. You can get pretty much everything you need to start making some renewable resources at home and start getting back to the grid. So we're going to start getting into growing hemp and growing fiber, because obviously a homestead would need a lot of fiber. You're going to want to make your own clothes, and you're going to want to make your own stuff. So we're going to show you how to make fiber, and we're going to show you how to make a biorenewable oil, and we'll take you through the process of soap making and how we saponify hemp seed oil into soap, and how we make our terpene scented stuff, and we can take you through all that stuff and teach everyone how to do this sort of stuff. This can be a guide or something that you can follow along with, and maybe you can learn some, and maybe you can comment on my posts and on my wife's posts, and we can learn some from you. So the community part of it is an aspect that we're looking to enjoy. I can't do any of the physical side, but I can do some of this recording. I can try to gather up things so when my wife is off of work, we can make some more engaging videos and stuff for you. So if you just hold tight and keep following along, and go to cannawerks.org and support us and buy a t-shirt and a hat, and we can slowly integrate into doing more biorenewable resource videos, and we can integrate into doing more nutritional videos for animals. And there's all sorts of videos that we can get into. We can get into when to harvest cannabis. We can teach people when to harvest hemp, when to harvest the best seed or fiber. Do you want to grow medical CBD and medical cannabis? Do you want to grow hemp fiber? What kind of farming are you looking to do? We can outline that. You can go on to cannawerks.org and you can message us. We can get you set up with a light deprivation greenhouse where you can grow high grade cannabis in a recreation or medical establishment. Whichever way you want to go, that's your choice. You can choose to just go and grow fiber. You can just go and grow grain. Any which way you want to take this cannabis plant, you can take it and run. It's one of the most diverse plants we've ever seen. So thank you very much for your time. Follow along, cannawerks.org. Follow along, CannaWerks YouTube, CannaWerks Instagram, CannaWerks at WeedTube, CannaWerks everywhere. We're pretty much in almost all social media platforms at this point. So, see you soon. What you can see here is I got the birds out working. I spread some scratch down here in the garden, and I'm letting the birds go to work. here, you can see them scratching up. I put some nice scratch down over here where it's real thick grass. And we're going to let them work that little mound behind the bush here, and we will soon be seeing where it gets mostly down to dirt. So this is a way that I came up with trying to do my gardening without having to do any of my bending and labor that goes along with this sort of stuff. After my accident, it's real hard to bend down, and I can't work very long at all. So I'm trying to think of ways that maybe I could do things differently after my accident. Change the things that used to be constant and do something new. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.